Guruji Rajkumar is leaving his house in the small town in which he was born in central India to buy supplies for the upcoming Maa Festival. After having completed more than 35 years of sadhana under more than 50 gurus, this, otherwise ordinary-looking man, is arguably one of India's greatest Tantric masters. Twice per year, in his temple which doubles as his home, he celebrates the Navratris, or 9-day-long Maa festivals, by creating a yantra for the use of his disciples.
माँ फेस्टिवल भगवान शिव ने ऐसे निर्माण किया है 4 नवरात्रि। पहली है अश्विनी नवरात्रि, दूसरी आती है गंगा दशहरा, तीसरी आती है शाकुंभरी चैत्र नवरात्र और उसके बाद में आती है शाकुंभरी। ऐसी 4 नवरात्रि है और चारों नवरात्रियों का महत्व अलग अलग है। ये 4 नवरात्रि में 3-3 महीने का टाइम जाता है। 3-3 महीने का टाइम गया कि अपने शक्तियों का विवेचन करने के लिए, शक्ति को प्रभावपूर्ण करने के लिए इस पृथ्वी के सारे समूल जीव जंतुओं से लेकर के कार्य करने के लिए ये नवरात्रियों का उपयोग है, जो सब आदमियों को शक्ति प्रदान करता है। हर प्रकार की शक्ति मिलती है। निसर्ग में हर एक प्रकार के जीवों के बारे में ऊर्जा आती है, हर एक ऊर्जा उसको ग्राह्य होती है करके नवरात्रि विशेष महत्व रखी गई है।
On the floor of the temple, sacred leaves are placed as foundation for the creation of the yantra. The yantra is a spiritual diagram which symbolically represents the body of the specific universal force. This Maa festival, the yantra of Maa Tara will be created. While in other traditions, the yantras are painted, in the Tantric tradition of Guruji Rajkumar, based on the classical text, the Shakt Pramod, the yantra is created as a real live being, which more than a symbol becomes the actual body of the goddess. On the leaves, sacred herbs and earth is placed, and the yantra is outlined with soaked grain, which will grow during the entire festival. The yantra has 4 doors to ground it in the 4 elements, and in the case of the yantra of Maa Tara, a single triangle surrounded by an 8-petaled lotus. After the yantra is outlined with grain and covered, urns containing water and sacred wood are placed in specific locations. Pan leaves are then placed inside them. And coconuts, being a traditional gift given to the Guru, are placed on their tops. These vessels will house the various supporting spirits and deities, which are representations of certain energies or forces that act in the universe and in the human psyche. Guruji is preparing the main structure of the yantra, which will hold a 10-flamed oil lamp dedicated for the 10 great cosmic powers, and a second one dedicated in this festival to Maa Tara. And finally, as if to entice the various Shaktis or powers, which in the Indian Tantric tradition are considered to be of feminine nature, the yantra is decorated with various colorful necklaces. The next morning, ceremoniously, the flame is lit. The fire, which represents the power of the yantra, will be kept alive throughout the entire festival. And then, Guruji Rajkumar begins his work. By the utterance of mantras, he summons all the energies, all the forces, all the deities to reside within and empower the yantra. From now on, the yantra is considered to be sacred, and more than being just a representation, is treated as if it were the goddess herself, and all the participants will revere her as such. All the time, Mahakali, Guruji's own Ishtadevata, or personal form of the divine, keeps her watch on the happenings in the temple.